My name is Ava Monroe. I'm 28 years old. I live alone. I freelance online. Nothing special. But what happened to me? It doesn't feel real. Even now, I still check the time and wonder if it'll happen again. It started at midnight. Exactly midnight. I was brushing my teeth when my phone buzzed. Unknown number. No caller ID. But something told me to answer. A voice, mechanical but female, spoke 5 words. Do you accept the inheritance? I thought it was a prank. Or some scam. I hung up. The next morning, I had a text from an unknown number. You declined. Subject: Ethan Barlow deceased at 3:14 a.m. Inheritance passed. Attached was a news link. Man found dead in his apartment. Heart attack. His name? Ethan Barlow, age 47. I didn't know him. At least, I didn't think I did. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I searched every version of his name online. Turns out he lived 3 blocks from me. It was probably coincidence. Weird timing. Maybe some twisted RG someone was running. But the next night, it happened again. Midnight. Phone buzz. Same voice. Do you accept the inheritance? This time, I stayed quiet. The line held. Then the voice said, Silence is acceptance. Subject: Helena Marsh. Transfer in progress. Then the line went dead. I couldn't sleep. In the morning, I checked the news. There it was. Helena Marsh, local artist, found unresponsive in studio. No foul play suspected. I didn't know her either, but I'd seen her name before. She once painted a mural on my street, and the word inheritance, it started to terrify me. That afternoon, I got a package. No return address. Inside, a manila envelope, keys, a check for $12,000, and a title deed. Helena's name crossed out, mine written in. I was now the legal owner of a studio loft downtown. I didn't want it. I tried reporting it. The cops looked at me like I was crazy. The property had been gifted in a legal transfer signed by Helena 3 weeks before. The lawyer on file didn't exist, and no fingerprints on the envelope, except mine. I told myself to ignore it, go back to my life, block the number. But I couldn't, because I was scared of what happened if I didn't answer. That night, I turned everything off. Phone, powered down, SIM removed, battery out. I needed to stop whatever it was. But at midnight, the old radio in my kitchen clicked on. I hadn't used it in months. Through static, a voice whispered, Do you accept the inheritance? I backed away. Then the radio crackled louder. You declined. Subject: Andrew Monroe. Relation: brother. I screamed. Rushed to the drawer. Fumbled the battery back into my phone. As it powered up, a new text appeared instantly. Transfer complete. 10 minutes later, I got the call. Hit and run. My brother. Gone. I booked the first train out. When I arrived at his place, his apartment had already been emptied. I was listed as next of kin. The envelope arrived the next day. More money. More deeds. I didn't touch it. I cried for days. And then, something in me broke. The next call, I answered. Do you accept the inheritance? I whispered. Yes. It was a stranger, a name I didn't recognize. And the next morning, another envelope. Money, assets, all mine. It became a pattern. Every night, I'd get a call. Every day, something new would arrive. Furniture, stocks, houses, jewelry. I was becoming wealthy in silence. Until one night, the voice said a name I knew. Carla Henderson, my old college roommate. We hadn't spoken in years, but we were close once. I hesitated. Do you accept the inheritance? I said nothing. Silence is acceptance. And just like that, Carla was gone. I fell apart. Started having nightmares of every person I'd inherited from, standing at my bedside, mouths moving with no sound. But one night, the voice said something new. You have reached the final inheritance. Subject, Ava Monroe. Do you accept? I screamed. What does that mean? I'm me. But the voice didn't stop. Silence is acceptance. Then everything went dark. I woke up in a different apartment. Not mine. Bigger. Colder. My name on the lease. My face in the mirror. But something's wrong. I don't remember how I got here. People greet me by name, but I don't recognize them. I own too many things I don't recall buying. They never called again after that. But sometimes, the radio flickers on by itself, or the TV glitches for a split second, and in the silence that follows, I hear a voice I'll never forget, whispering from somewhere just beyond the signal. You accepted the inheritance. You're part of it now.